Hi there, my name's Jake, and I'm the Pharmacy Technician Supervisor here at Lock Haven Veterinary Hospital. Today I'm joined by Dr. McIntosh, and I have just a few questions about dog dermatology that we're going to go through. First, Dr. McIntosh, what is dog dermatitis?
So dermatitis is inflammation of the skin in its dictionary definition. So anything that irritates or inflames the skin, redness, swelling, changes in color, things like that, are all encompassing with dermatitis. Dermatitis is just a big word for there's inflammation in the skin.
What is food allergy dermatitis, and how is it treated?
So food allergy dermatitis is when we have a hypersensitivity to the main protein source in the diet, and so you eat something that makes you itchy, and then you scratch and you open up that skin barrier, you get an infection. It's a multi-step process, but usually food has something to do with it, and in order to diagnose and treat those guys, we have to work on the diet.
What is flea allergy dermatitis, and how is it treated?
Flea allergy dermatitis is literally, that is an allergy to the saliva from flea bites. And so what ends up happening is you can have a flea, you don't even have to have a lot of fleas. So a flea comes and bites you. If you're allergic to that saliva, they will then break out, they will get itchy, they will scratch your skin open, they will get secondary skin infections. And until or unless you get the fleas out of the equation, and that means every animal in the house, and treating the house and the environment itself, you're going to have recurrent skin problems.
What is contact allergy dermatitis, and how is it treated?
Contact allergy dermatitis is literally when you're touching something that irritates your skin. So if we find something that literally irritates the skin when you lay on it, so sometimes there's a problem with a new laundry detergent, or something that we sprayed in the environment, or literally something like a plant that irritates the face when they go and sniff it. All of those things are contact allergies, and knowing the underlying cause, getting it out of the environment, or at least reducing the likelihood that the animal is going to touch those areas is really important to managing those issues.
What dog skin conditions are transmittable to other pets and people?
External parasites, although usually fleas and ticks, like, they really want your dog more than they want you. And so your dog or your cat can have fleas and you not know about it because the fleas want to be on the dog. They technically, if there's not enough food on the dog, they will get onto people. And then they can transmit other diseases. There are certain skin mites that are transmissible to dogs. Or to people from dogs. There are some bacteria, but not a lot of them. And 9 times out of 10, that skin infection is your dog's skin infection from the bacteria that's on its skin, and it's not going anywhere else unless we've got a really severe problem.
Is dermatitis stressful for dogs?
Oh, absolutely. If you think about it, if you had something crawling all over your skin, or you were itchy everywhere and you couldn't get at it, think about that one time that you were doing something and you had to scratch your nose and you couldn't. It is unbearable. Imagine these guys being like that everywhere all the time. I can't imagine that doesn't cause stress, discomfort, pain, irritation. It can make them grumpy. It can give them changes in their behavior. They can become more reserved. They can become aggressive because it's just so uncomfortable. And a lot of dogs eventually will just reserve themselves to it and end up just taking themselves out of the equation. And it's actually a really sad thing to see.
Thank you, Dr. McIntosh.
Thanks, Jake. If you have any questions about your dog's skin or skin problems, you can give us a call here at Lock Haven Veterinary Hospital, and we can get you in with one of our veterinarians and we can talk about your dog's skin problem.